Time now for Consumer Confidential with KTLA 5's David Lazarus.
Yep, he's here in the studio with us, and today we're talking about Kohl's abruptly ending negotiations with a buyer.
Exactly. And what makes this interesting is that Kohl's, like many retailers, has been struggling to get by. So it looked like the company was going to get a new lease on life when a retail holding company called the Franchise Group made a multi-billion-dollar overture for the chain. But today Kohl's said, yeah, no, we're going to call off the deal. The company cited economic uncertainty surrounding all of this. But that doesn't seem like to be the whole story. Kohl's did not mention the fact that when the Franchise Group initially came knocking at its door, it was offering $60 a share. Then it subsequently lowered the offer to $53 a share, and perhaps it was going to go lower. We talked at the time about how there seemed to be a new trend of musking in these sorts of deals, as Elon Musk has done with Twitter. Also unmentioned was the fact that it was widely seen that the Franchise Group was going to try to get Kohl's to sell off much of its real estate to help fund the deal. Now Kohl's today is saying that, well, it might go ahead and on its own sell off some of its real estate. This hasn't reflected well in the market. Kohl's stock down about 17% at last check.
I wasn't familiar with the word musking.
I made it up.
Oh,
Thank you.
interesting. Okay.
Okay. All right, Meta, which also known as Facebook, predicting it is in for some tough economic times.
Yeah, and this is really interesting because it also underlines how Mark Zuckerberg, the CEO of Meta, is looking with real starry eyes toward the metaverse, but the real world, not so much. Zuckerberg saying in a Q&A with his workers, a tape of which was obtained by Reuters, that initial plans to bring on 10,000 new engineers this year to help expand on the whole metaverse is now going to be scaled back by as much as 30%. Also, Zuckerberg saying he believes the United States is heading towards a very nasty economic downturn, and that's also influencing his decision here. In the meeting with employees, he also went so far as to say that he wants to start weeding out the least productive workers on the Meta payroll, and he's going to do this by, in his words, turning up the heat on productivity metrics. What he said specifically, according to the tape, is that realistically, there are probably a bunch of people at the company who shouldn't be here. Call that the least positive pep talk ever.
Yeah.
At least there.
And then what's going on with Apple? Something kind of a weird story over there.
Kind of a weird story, especially for Apple, because Apple tends to take the high road on so many things. But in this case, the former senior attorney who was in charge of making sure that Apple employees were not doing any insider trading has pleaded guilty to insider trading. No, you cannot make that up. Gene Levoff was sacked by Apple in late 2018. He was subsequently charged by authorities with using non-public financial information, in other words, inside information, to avoid losses and to profit ahead of various announcements from the company. Specifically, he reportedly avoided losses to the tune of $377,000 by selling before the company released bad news, and he pocketed $220,000 by buying ahead of good news. He now faces 20 years in prison and a fine of up to $5 million. Apple, for its part, not commenting on this, and that's probably a smart move. Guys,
We'll see you at 1 o'clock.
you bet.
All right. Thanks, David.